So I've just noticed something in Fantom which sets it up perfectly to be one to watch for the next bull run. And our job right now is to focus on that next run to the upside and put ourselves in the best plays which are going to succeed. We've got Bitcoin down 3%, but Fantom down 1.2%. What does this show us? What does this mean? What am I doing in terms of Fantom? And what have I discovered? Don't forget to hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, if you want to buy any of these cryptos, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Fantom, you can do so on BitGet and BYBIT, two of the exchanges I highly recommend. Links in the description. Get yourself signed up on those platforms. We'll be giving away an iPad when we get to 10,000 subscribers to one of our BYBIT users. So if you've used my link to register with BYBIT, you'll automatically be entered for that. And BitGet, we are giving away random amounts in our Discord right now. So head over to our Discord, ijaz.uk/Discord, and we are just randomly giving out free money as an incentive for you to jump onto BitGet. Right, so here on the Bitcoin price, we can see we're down 3%. If you've not watched my video from earlier, go ahead and get yourself caught up on that one, because I explained what was all this manipulation about. And in fact, it was something we predicted yesterday. So we called this exact thing yesterday, and we continue to maintain that it looks like we'll be getting more downside, right? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if over a couple of days you do get a bit of a rally. I'm not going to rule that out. We can get a rally, but as I mentioned in my Bitcoin video, even if Bitcoin runs to 26,000, the bears continue to be in control. It's only after about 27,000 that we can start turning bullish, slightly medium to longer term. Right now, the bears are in control, and we need to expect another test of the low here at, let's just head over into this chart here. And as you can see, the low here at 18.5, where we just fell down from here. Don't forget, if we lose this level, so if we come back down here and lose that 18.5 level, we could be headed into 17.5 here on Bitcoin. That is what I'm watching out for. But what we're here to talk about is Fantom, because Fantom is forming a very similar pattern as you'd expect, right? The altcoins are moving in the same way. You broke down from this Adam and Eve pattern. We saw that break down just as Bitcoin broke down, but then we saw the Bitcoin manipulation. We saw that come into play, and we saw the big move to the upside, and now we're curling back over. So still expecting some more downside on Fantom. Heading, you can see 24 cents is held up as good support. So we're going to have to go back down and retest that if Bitcoin falls. And then the next level that's a key level is coming down here at 20 cents. We know the 20 cents is a very, very important level here for Fantom. Now, as you guys know, currently I'm not massively accumulating Fantom, but there will be a time when I let you guys know when I'm accumulating my altcoins again. Right now, I'm focused on just Bitcoin. I didn't even buy Ethereum over the last couple of days. I did buy the dip on Bitcoin. I will be buying Ethereum, and then I'll start rotating into some of my alts, okay? So I will be letting you know when I'll be picking up alts. I may just not try to time the bottom perfectly because I want to be focused on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then I'll be picking up my favorite alts. But that does not mean I'm not researching my alts right now. I am. And that's the key. Right now, we need to identify which are the alts we want to get into. That is really, really important. As investors, what is our job? Our job as investors is to find the next narrative, not just in terms of the projects, but in terms of what's going to be the next cycle. So right now, you're in a bear market. Everybody's in a bear market. Everybody feels like they're in a bear market. Therefore, what are they not doing? They're not thinking about the next run up just yet. And so we need to prepare ourselves as if the next run was already here, and imagine and go through the routine of what we're going to do and when we're going to do it. And part of that is identifying which plays are you going to back in the next run up. And one clue I love to look at, I've mentioned this to you a lot. This is something called relative strength. Relative strength is how your crypto is holding up versus others. And I'm looking at this versus Bitcoin specifically. I'm going to show you the Fantom versus Bitcoin chart, because Fantom today is 1.6% better off than Bitcoin. It's 1.6% up versus Bitcoin. And it showed some really good relative strength. I mean, if I show you here on the 4-hourly chart, you will see here Fantom has had a really good period here ever since about, let's say from this point here when you rotated, the 13th of June. Fantom really did spend the rest of June really outperforming and holding up much better than Bitcoin. I mean, if you look at the gain here, let's just take the measured move, get my measuring tool, and let's take that measured move to the top. At one point, Fantom was 80% up on Bitcoin, okay? Huge move to the upside. It's showing the relative strength of this project. Now, why is this important? Well, the reason this is important is you want to see which coins are ready. They're at the blocks. Think of a horse race. They're at the blocks. They're ready to go. They're waiting for the whatever it is, the traffic lights or white flag from Bitcoin to say we're ready to go, right? And when Bitcoin says we're ready to go, we're done with this bear market, we're heading to the upside, The altcoins which are perfectly primed, they're going to run out the blocks, and those are the ones you want to be positioned in. For me, Fantom is one of those that I've identified, and it continues to remain a really, really interesting play, which is, in my opinion, we've covered this off extensively on the channel. Go and watch the videos going through the tokenomics, going through the TVL. We've made extensive videos. We also had Michael Kong, the CEO of Fantom, on this channel giving a deep interview, as well as the CMO, Simone. Go watch those videos. I'll link them up for you guys to go watch. I'll go to the playlist and find those. But one of the things I did want to share with you is this. Head over into Defi Llama and look at the total value locked. Now, total value locked is a very important metric. It tells you how much money is locked in the DeFi space on each of these protocols. But very specifically, what I wanted to show you is, hopefully this is not getting cut off on the right-hand side. There we go. You should be able to see that now. Perfect. So what you should be able to see is the market cap here just on the right-hand side. Now, this is market cap to TVL. So what it does is it takes your market cap for the project and it divides by your TVL. In other words, Ethereum is valued at 2.77 times its TVL, which is currently 45 billion. It's taken a big hit, as has every single project, given everything that's going on with Terra Luna, 3 Arrows Capital, everything. The bear market, DeFi has taken a big hit. But if you look at that multiple, it's 2.77 times. If you look at Binance Smart Chain, it's 5.9 times. If you look at Tron, it's 1.5 times. Right? If you look at Avalanche, 1.7. Solana, despite the network downtime, despite the price getting pushed so far down recently, is still 4.6 times its TVL it commands in market cap. Now we go down. What do we notice? Fantom, 0.74 times its TVL ratio. Okay. Oh, I just realized I'm in the way there. Let's just move me across there. Take a look at that, guys. 0.7 times. This is market cap to TVL. So in other words, its market cap is 3/4 of its TVL number, which is crazy. Whereas Ethereum is almost 3 times, the market cap is 3 times its TVL. So this was always one of the indicators for me, which reminds me that Fantom is hugely strong pound for pound, dollar for dollar, and is hugely undervalued. And one of the reasons why it definitely continues to be on my radar. Now, the important thing with any small caps is, can they navigate these bear markets? That's always the test. And nobody knows until you've been through one, right? Until you've been through a sustained bear market, nobody knows if a project has what it takes. There are some projects which get that blue chip status, which has navigated 85% retracements. But other projects haven't been through that yet. And we have to see, how does Fantom navigate that? Do they have enough cash? Are they able to deal with any liquidity issues? All the different contagion issues we've got going on. Are they able to reduce their exposure? Are they able to navigate through this period? Because if they can, then they're going to be a really strong play to the upside in the next bull run. Because let's face it, the layer one narrative is going to be the narrative. Once we get out of this bear market, where do you think the funds are going to flow to? We know the normal route. It flows to Bitcoin, then it flows to Ethereum. Then where is it going to flow to after that? It's going to flow to layer one solutions, and it's going to be the battle of layer ones. That is what it's going to be. So we need to prepare ourselves and have the layer one portion of our portfolio ready. And it's not just Fantom. You need to have that spread out against larger layer ones and the smaller ones. And you need to allocate accordingly. Remember, Fantom is a small cap. You don't want to be giving this a huge allocation in your portfolio, but you want a little bit so you're ready to run that to the upside, because these are the projects that can give you bigger returns. You then want the anchors of your portfolio, right? You want the Bitcoin, you want the Ethereum, maybe you want some Cardano, maybe you want some Avalanche. You want those other layer ones in there as well. You want a portfolio of layer ones, because the reality is, we don't know which 1, 2, or 3 of these layer one solutions could be the best ones. We don't know which one's going to become the best layer one solution. So it's important that we spread our risk across some of them. That gives us diversification, but also gives us more chances to pick that winner. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Do be careful. Please make sure you practice risk management. As always, if you want to buy any crypto, you can do so using BYBIT and BitGet. Links in the description. Don't forget to head over into our Discord. If you have any questions, you can tag me over there, ijaz.uk/Discord. Hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Go and watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.